Hi guys, this is Mistress Nightmare here, and we'll be reading a new Toby love story. It's called Dark Love. You're mine, doll, he hissed as he took a step closer to me. I'll never be yours, I spat at him, taking a step back, only for my back to be pressed against the cold wall. You're mine, and I'll prove it to you, he said, hooking one of his fingers to my pant loops, pulling me closer to him. With his free hand, he took off his mouth guard and pressed his lip roughly against mine. Mine, he growled into the kiss. Ooh. And I forgot to mention, this story is a yandere love story of Toby, but sadly this story only has about 4 chapters. I hope you guys enjoy. Anyway, let's get started. Chapter 1. Megan's point of view. It was a cloudy afternoon. I was walking home on the windy day. It was in the middle of winter. Luckily, there was a little bit of snow. I started to make my way home quickly to my mother. She was very protective of me. She's been like that ever since my father was killed by a drunk driver. She was the only thing I had left. I couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Feeling my phone buzz in my pocket, I smiled, thinking it was my boyfriend. I noticed that I had an email from an unknown person, which struck me as odd. I never gave my email out. Only people who had my email were my close friend, Lila, and my boyfriend, Ace. I thought about opening it, but when another email appeared, this time it was the one just sent. I found it odd. I scrolled through my emails, finding the several from today. It was odd for me. Normally, it didn't seem to happen. Sure, I've been getting similar emails from mandatory firm websites I signed up for, but it was different. I had no idea who was sending me such emails. All emails said unknown. I frowned and continued to walk home. I would go through each of the emails after I got home and changed into my comfortable clothing. I walked to the door to my house, and when my mom walked in the hallway, she gave me a kind smile and hugged me. How was school? She asked. Good. I have my math homework and science, I said, hugging her back with a smile of my own. Well, get to work on it, and tonight we're having steak for dinner, she said. I nodded as I made my way upstairs. I walked to my room, closed the dark blue curtains, and stripped off my school clothes into my pair of gray shorts, black tank top, opened the curtains, and froze when I saw a boy standing in the woods of the back of my backyard. Before I could get a better look, he was gone. Shaking my head, thinking it was just my imagination, I frowned and went to sit on my dark blue quiet bed. I pulled out my skeleton backpack and started to go through looking for my science homework and math homework. It took me about an hour to finish my homework. After I was done, I grabbed my phone and pulled up my emails. Email 1, unknown, to strawberryboat@gmail.com. Time, 10 a.m. Subject, hello. Description, hello there, doll. I'm coming for you very soon. So soon, actually. As soon as the boss gives me the okay, I'm coming for you. Until then, love. Email 2, from unknown to strawberryboat@gmail.com. Time, 11 a.m. Subject, hello. Description, doll, why you must ignore me? If you keep this up, you will regret it. You don't understand. Email 3, from unknown to strawberryboat@gmail.com. 11:30. Subject, hello. Description, doll, your time is going shorter, and so does my patience. I can't wait to hold you in my arms and make you mine. Email 4, from unknown to strawberryboat@gmail.com. 2 p.m. Hello. Description, doll, I'm counting down the hours until you're mine. Wait until I get to hold of you. You're going to regret ignoring me. Email 5, from unknown to strawberryboat@gmail.com. Time, just now. Subject, hello. Description, tick-tock, doll. The mouse runs up the clock. Only the mouse is you, and I am the cat coming for you, ready to pursue. Show any email of these emails to your mother and she dies. Call the cops. They are dead too. I'll kill anyone who gets in my way. Just look like I took care of that stupid boy Ace. Or, he's dead now. As soon as the other girl, if you don't do as I say, understand? Open the window and pack a small bag. Fear grabbed me in its reins. I did the only logical thing I could do. I could run downstairs and run to my mom. I thought I had to be a sick prank, and I want nothing to do with this. My mom looked over me in surprise in her dark blue eyes. She was about to ask what's wrong when I knocked on the door. I grabbed her and shook my head. No, Mom, look at these emails. You need to call the cops, I said. Ardently, she took my phone and she began to read it. She set up my phone and put it and looked down in horror. She held me in her arms and began to dial 911. She dialed. A woman picked up the phone. And what's wrong? They said the dispatch is on their way. After the dispatch got here, until it turned out my boyfriend Ace was indeed dead, I began to cry into my mother's shoulder and held her close. Why did this have to happen? I didn't want to know how he died. I just wanted to be at his funeral. We're just sending someone to Lila's house and take her somewhere safe. In the meantime, we need to question you about these emails, the male officer said. I nodded my head numbly. I felt numb inside. I felt as everything I could do about it has begun to be taken away from me. I wiped my tears away, fear grabbing me in its reins. I thought about it. My best friend Lila. Why did this have to happen? Why was I a victim of psycho stalker? Who was obsessed? Didn't mind killing people who got in the way. Are you ready for these questions, my dear? My mother asked in a soft voice. I numbly nodded my head, causing a several extent of my black hair to fall on my face. My mother brushed them back as I leaned into her for comfort. She placed an arm around my shoulder and began to rub my back gently. When did you get these emails started? Did you ever tell you a name? The officer asked. I realized that I had talked now. However, I felt my voice had left me, leaving me an empty shell. I knew I was stronger than this. I felt like as everything I slowly began taking away from me. I hated this fact. I didn't want this. I started getting these emails today. No, they're always saying unknown. I saw myself as they always say unknown. I said, but instead of a male cop, he had seen a video of himself. Why did he doubt me? I haven't lied to them, so why are they acting this way? I let out a huff of air in frustration, which caused my mom to look at me in her dark blue eyes. I looked at her and rested my head on her shoulder. Well, all we can do is track the email. Have a safe night, and call if we have any more emails, a male officer said as they left my house. My mother held me for what it looked like hours, but in reality, it was only minutes. She got up and went up to serve dinner for the two of us. I hated this fact. The stalker had so much control over me. I heard a car pull away with the sirens on. I figured that they must have gotten another call. I stood up and walked over to the kitchen. I walked inside and saw the same man outside the kitchen window, which caused me to freeze up. Now let's sit down and eat, my mother said, but noticing my gaze, she followed it but saw nothing. He was gone. I shook off. My mind was playing tricks on me. I walked towards the table and sat down and began to eat. When we finished, I began to clear the table. My mom gave me a kiss goodnight and started up the lights and head downstairs. She set up the alarm and locked the door. She made her way upstairs. As I finished cleaning up the kitchen, I was done. I turned off the lights and went upstairs. I went to my room. I felt the cold breeze of the window. My window was open, and someone was sitting on my bed.